Rain, you've won your first major, got MVP, of course. Just tell me how you're feeling right now, man. You had an insane final.
It feels so amazing. I don't even know how to explain it. I'm still a little bit in shock. I think I don't think I had realized myself yet that we actually won the major, right? But it feels so good. I'm so happy that we got to another chance at it, me and Finn, and we did it together. So,
27 years old, major MVP.
yeah.
How'd you do it?
I think it's just preparation. I played a lot this tournament, and even 2-3 months before this event, I told my friends at home, "You come to the major, we're gonna win this, for sure." I just kept telling them, and we did it.
I talked to you a little over 24 hours ago, and you were pretty confident that you would be able to win this.
Yeah.
Taking it over the line, especially with such an intense first map like Inferno, what was going on in your head during some of those really narrow rounds?
I don't know. I think we just kind of lost control of ourselves a little bit and didn't play our game on Inferno's east side. And they managed to outplay us, and they got too much control for free every round, and they just took advantage of it, right? So I think it was just more about keeping composure and knowing that even if we get overtime, we can still win it, right? So. Yeah.
I want to talk about 2 rounds in particular. There was a 2v5 where you killed 3 people on B, and then Navi kind of ended up winning that out. For you, I guess we talked about that round that Med just won. Was it a little similar for you going through your head, watching that play out?
No, I don't think it was a similar round. We kind of played it together. I think we were a little bit off page with Russ and Kerrigan, Tristan Kerrigan and CT. I didn't think they were completely on page, and it ended up being 1-on-1 duels instead of 2-on-2, right? So it was a little bit of a throw, but Navi played a good clutch as well. And
then obviously you continued to go into top banana and peak a couple of times. I think there were some rounds where it was 5v4 and you went for an extra duel. I saw a couple of people talking about those peaks on Twitter. Is there what was your perspective on that?
I stopped peaking when I want to stop peaking, right? I don't care what the people say. I think maybe it's better to over peak than under peak, in my opinion. If you get too passive, you're gonna lose in the game anyways. If you keep being on the forefront and keep pushing, you're gonna end up winning some rounds. So.
That final round ended up playing out really similar to the last round in one of the last overtime rounds in Boston, where you guys rotated B last second, but this time it was A. Was there any hesitancy on your guys' side in this round? Did you feel like it was playing out similarly to that round?
No, but I realized right after we won that round, I was like, oh, that was just a Boston. That was a risk. But it worked out perfectly this time, and Robs is the ultimate lurker on A, so he got a good timing on Bit, I think, and it played out good.
Then you had another absurd performance, played extremely well. You kind of were the driving force for the team there. You clearly really wanted it. So what was it like dropping that kind of performance and then going up and actually lifting that trophy finally?
I don't know. I'm a little bit surprised that they picked Nuke against us because we have beat a lot of good teams on Nuke, and it's been like a stomp almost every time. So I'm a little bit surprised they even went for Nuke. Props to them for having some balls, but I think we just have a really good combination of players on Nuke, and our rotations are always on point. And I like playing outside a lot. It's been a place where I can. It's like Dust 2, you can run around and do certain tricks here and there, and it fits my play style very good.
How much did it mean to lift that trophy with Kerrigan by your side after Boston?
It felt so good. It's an indescribable feeling, and I don't know how to explain it other than that. It's just so good after Boston.
Is this going to be the last major title you win, or are you just getting started?
No, we're just getting started with this team. Kerrigan still has some years left, and I'm just 27, right? 27 is the new 18, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes for the future, but I believe we have a very good chance this year to win more.
Thank you, Rain. Congrats again.